You are looking live at the Reggie O'Brien Gymnasium on the campus of Wilby High School. It is the George Torado Court. You've got Mitch Beck along with Deb Thoreau, and we are going to be bringing you this exciting DET sports media production of Naugatuck Valley League Varsity Boys Basketball, seen only on Channel 16 here in Waterbury, and of course live on YouTube. So those joining us, thank you for being with us on a Thursday night. Warm outside for a winter day, and it's going to be plenty hot in here as the Wilby High School team takes on Kennedy. The Eagles come into the game with a 10-2 record, 4-1 in league play. They are ranked number 17 in the state. They are currently number 3 in D3. They have a record of 5-2 at home at Kennedy and 5-0 on the road. They are coached by Armin Lavasser. He's in his first year with the team. For Wilby, they are coached by the indelible Alan Piccolo, and they are ranked 112 in the state. They're number 26 in D3. They're 6-8 overall, 0-4 in league play, 4-4 at home, and 2-4 on the road. Alan has been here for 5 years. He has a record of 55, 56, and 0, and we should have an exciting game, and we'll see how well Wilby can rebound and keep going, as opposed to last game. They got a little trounced early and then fought their way back into the game. But we'll see how it goes. Kennedy will be starting number 5, Sincere Alves, number 10, Manny Beeman, number 20, Chauncey Hicks, at number 21, Davon Zaleski, and number 33, Lennox Serrano. For the home Wilby High School team, Wildcats will be starting number 1, Yetyem DeJesus. Number 11, Junie Girino. Number 21 is Gio Cruz. Number 23 is Lewis Howard. And number 24 is Elijah Stewart. And as we said, they are coached by one of my favorite people, head coach Alan Piccolo. And what's awesome about coming to Wilby all the time is they really are the kids here have a lot of energy, really do love their team quite a bit. So it's a lot of fun. Okay, you've seen the lineups, and we will now have the national anthem, and then we will be underway. So welcome aboard. Welcome to this DET Sports Media production of Naugatuck Valley League Varsity Boys Basketball, seen only on Channel 16 and live on YouTube. Stick around. Always an awesome job by the young lady who sings our beautiful national anthem right here at Wilby High School. Fantastic job. All right, they're getting ready down there. We're ready up here. We hope you're ready wherever you are. You're getting as excited as we are for what we're about to view Wilby High School, Kennedy High School, coming your way in just a matter of seconds. Jumping center for Kennedy is going to be number 33, Lennox Serrano. And jumping for Wilby will be number 24, Elijah Stewart. Referees are ready. They get ready to present the ball. They do. And Serrano didn't even jump. Excuse me. It's Sincere Alves with the ball. He finds Chauncey Hicks, sent back to Alves. He works his way in the middle, pulls up for a jumper, no good. And it's rebounded by Lewis Howard and outletted to Gio Cruz. Oh, excuse me, that was Girino. And it's knocked out of bounds. Cruz will inbound for the Wildcats. And it's given to Howard. Back out to Girino at the top. Dishes off. Howard gives it to Cruz. Cruz pulls up for the shot. Misses altogether. Air ball. Serrano had it. And it's dished off out wide. There's a three-pointer. No good. And picked back up again by Beeman. Down low, easy basket for Davon Zielinski, and we're on the board with scoring. It's 2-0. Girino now bringing it up court. Looks for some help from Cruz. Cruz has it. He's got Alves on him. Cruz gives it up to Yetyem DeJesus. They do a give and go. DeJesus pulls up, and he misses it altogether. And it's going to be an offensive foul. That's going to go on Elijah Stewart. That's his first. And Serrano's going to inbound. Manny Beeman bringing it up the court for Kennedy. You'll see them in the blue and gold and white trim. Nice pass. Quickly done. Serrano open, and he buries it. Excellent job by Alves to stay under control and find Serrano. DeJesus finds Howard. Howard over to Gio Cruz. He pulls up for a three, buries it. If Cruz gets hot, it could be all Cruz all night. That kid can shoot. He's currently hitting it at about 66% of the time. Serrano now, his shot is short. And a couple of efforts there. There's going to be a foul. It's going to go against Howard. And going to the board, going to shoot is going to be Chauncey Hicks. He'll have two shots here. Fouled in the act of shooting. Short on the first one. We talk about it every game. Free throw shooting is really an art, and it's a gift. And you really got to make them. He makes the first. And it's 5-3. Watch guys' legs when they're shooting free throws. We talk about it all the time. You want to see a nice smooth motion because the shot comes from the feet. And from the legs, I should say. Girino has trouble, gives it up to Cruz. Cruz has Alves on him. Pick is set. Alves pulls up, Cruz pulls up. He misses. And it's rebounded by Hicks. Beeman with it, the top of the key. Girino gets his hand in there. Passed in. Cruz. And a good rebound there by Howard. He has a couple already. DeJesus gives it back to Cruz. There's going to be an offensive foul. That's a second foul on Stewart. He's going to have to come out of the game. He picks up 2 quick ones. Checking in is number 15, Jeremiah Coleman. Can't be having guys get into foul trouble just, 3 minutes into the game. Nice move down the middle. The layup is missed. And a pass up to Jesus. And Serrano gets his hand on it and knocks it out of play. Good back check coming there from Serrano. Gerino making a good play to advance the ball. They inbound it. Howard struggled to hold it for a little bit. Gets it down the middle, takes it back. It's a 3, and he hits it. That's for Howard. And we're tied at 5. 6-5. Wilby leads. Serrano mugged on the way in. Alves goes for 3. No good. DeJesus with the rebound. Pushes the tempo up to Gerino. Gerino with the fake. He misses the shot. And missed on the free throw, or the follow-up, by Coleman. He missed it. Now Alves goes baseline, moves to the middle, and gives it up. There's a 3. It's no good. That was Zielinski with the 3 that he missed. And going hard and getting fouled, going straight through, was Gerino. That's going to go on Zielinski. That's his first foul. And nice and smooth, and that puts a basket in the hoop. Again, watch the motion. That's what you want to see with free throws. See? He missed, but it was smooth. Delivery was smooth. Beeman goes coast to coast, goes up, misses, and rebounded by Coleman, but he turns it over, and we'll have a foul. They're going to call that one on Jeremiah Coleman. That's his first. Going the line to shoot 2 is going to be Chauncey Hicks. Hicks hits the first one. Gets set for the second. And no good. Rebounded by DeJesus. He goes baseline. Pulls back out. He is beaming on him. Howard with it. Strong move to the hoop, but comes up short. And what are they going to call? Going to call a white foul. That's Jeremiah Coleman. He picks up his second. He'll check out. Or maybe not. Chauncey Hicks takes a seat. Into the game is 24, Akeem Trueheart. Strong move to the hoop, and a good job putting it back in is Zielinski. And the open man is mugged on the way in. I think they'll call Beeman for that one. Nope. That's going to go on 24, Akeem Trueheart. Going to the line is going to be Jeremiah Coleman. He has 2 fouls. And you can see that one wasn't good. DeJesus takes a seat. Into the game is Aaron James. And Coleman now will give the second one a try. He gets it. And with that, Coleman checks out. Trying to see who just came in. I think it's Junisbel Luna, number 20 it is. And a good move down the hoop. Zielinski went for the jam, didn't get it. That's going to be a travel. You know, a lot of the young guys these days, they think they can jam, but see, jam should be 100% of the time. And if you're not sure, take the 2 points. The showing off can be later when you're ahead. There's a three. Zielinski now has 7 points. It's 11-8. Kennedy leads. 2 minutes and change to go here in the first quarter. Howard, he pulls up for three. That's no good. Excellent positioning by Serrano. He gets the rebound and dishes to Trueheart. And Zielinski misses. They're coming back quickly the other way. That should be a travel, and it is. Serrano gives it to Beeman. Beeman brings it up the court for the Eagles. Strong move to the outside. There's Trueheart for three. That's short. And an excellent job by Alves. Keeps it in. Throws it all the way out to Zielinski. Now he works the baseline. They're going to say no basket. And they're going to call a foul here. Gio Cruz picks up his first. Beeman takes a seat. Checking in is number 25. That's Zyshawn Punter. Inbounded, quick shot. Goes in and out of the basket. And it'll go to Wilby. Taking a seat is number 23, Louis Howard. For Wilby. Back into the game is Yetyem DeJesus. Girano to DeJesus. Gives it to Cruz. Cruz pulls up for a jumper, and he buries it. Cruz has 5 points. Jabri James, who's just checked in. What a spin move, doesn't make the basket, though. A quick move there. Here comes Cruz. He pulls up for two, goes glass off, in and out of the rim. Off the rim, I should say. Alves now tries to get it to Serrano. He does. Serrano, that's going to be up and down, a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Wildcats, right? Or, excuse me, favors Kennedy. Okay. Well, maybe it's the Wildcats' ball. Nice dish. And unable to finish is number 20. That's Luna. And a turnover going back the other way. Coming in for the first time into the game is Ergi Musolari. And taking a seat is Lennox Serrano. Also taking a seat is number 21, Davan Zielinski. See who else checked in, trying to get some numbers here. Trueheart, Alves. Hicks. That could have been a walk. And up and in. Junisbel Luna gets his first bucket of the game. Alves thinking three, and it goes over the top and out of play. Wilby leads 12-11. Doing a great job rebounding and spreading the ball around. Girino throws it up as the quarter comes to a close. And it's 12-11 Wildcats after 8 minutes of play. So we'll have second quarter action for you momentarily. Stick around. You're watching a DET Sports Media production of Naugatuck Valley League Varsity Boys Basketball, only on Channel 16 here in Waterbury, and live on YouTube. Lights go out on the scorer's table, actually, and on the score clock. Now the power comes back on. Everything's good. Kennedy will inbound. And we're underway in the second. And the clock just shut off again. Somebody might be stepping on the wire. They fix it and we'll start all over. Mussolari will inbound to Hakeem Trueheart. I think we're good to go. And Trueheart now dumps it down low. And a very good job by Chauncey Hicks to draw the foul. It's going to go on to Jesus. That's his first. Everything will be a 1-and-1 for now, as Wilby is in the bonus. And he hits the first. Hicks's points have all come from the stripe today. And he gets the second. 13-12. Kennedy leads. And Hicks. Long shot from the corner. And we don't have number 31, so I don't know who that is. Alves pulls up. No good. And it's rebounded. De Jesus now has it on the outlet. He goes all the way in. And the ball goes out of bounds. De Jesus shoots the first and misses. Jesus shoots the second, misses the second. Against this Kennedy team, can't be missing at the free throw line. Those are gift baskets. That's why they're just so strong rebounding. Trueheart with the bucket. Strong move to the hoop. Off the glass, no good. Kicked out to the outside. Nice move to free him up. And he buries it. Hits the three. We'll get his name at halftime. It's not on my list. And it's up and in. Actually, I got the name here. It's Joseph Nieves. Nieves is number 31. Looks to make a move. Runs out of room. Hicks was on him. And a strong defensive play. First down. Wildcats will maintain possession. Nieves goes and takes a seat, as does Luna. Coming back into the game is Louis Howard. Also Trenton Stevens into the game. And we have a foul. That's going to go on Beeman. That's Beeman's first. Only 14 fouls to this point by Kennedy. Gio Cruz with it. Nice pick. That was Howard who set the pick. Moving it to DeJesus. He fires for three. It's no good. And rebounded by Kennedy. Trueheart advances it to Alves. Kick down low. Strong move to the hoop. That was a good defensive play, I thought. They are going to call Aaron James on that one. They're going to say Hicks was in the act of shooting. He'll get two. Looked like a good defensive play to me from here. Went straight up. Shoots the first. And gets it. Hicks, very solid free throw shooter. Serrano back in. Trueheart takes a seat. No, Trueheart did not take a seat. Alves took a seat. And he misses a second. And rebounded by Zielinski. Manny Beeman with it now. Thinks about going in the middle. Kicks it out to Trueheart. Trueheart pulls up for three. No good. Gio Cruz with the rebound. Cruz tries to force it. Didn't work, and they're going to call a foul. They are going to call number 20 on that. That's Chauncey Hicks. That's his first. Team's fifth. Given to Gio Cruz in the backcourt. Cruz takes it on Beeman. Makes some space with a hesitation dribble. Kicked out for a three. DeJesus gets fouled, but they didn't call it. And the ball comes up drastically short. Beeman with a wild shot. And it goes. And it's a 6-point lead now. Alan Piccolo has seen enough, and he will call a timeout. You're watching Kennedy and Wilby on a DET Sports Media production of Naugatuck Valley League Varsity Boys Basketball. We're talking to you live on YouTube and on delay on Waterbury Cable 16. Glad to have you along on a Thursday. It's Mitch Beck with you. We will have several games in store for you. There's another one that's going on right now, and that's Crosby and Holy Cross. And then on Saturday, we have two games that we will be bringing your way. So we're looking forward to that. Always fun to do this with you. I'm glad to have you along every time you join us, whether you're rooting for Kennedy or you're rooting for Wilby or you're here because you think I'm amazing. That would be a grand total of 0 people. So hopefully you're here for the basketball. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first half. We are in the Reggie O'Brien Gymnasium on the campus of Wilby High School on the George Torado Court. Kicked out. And a three-pointer goes off both sides of the rim, but not in. Manny Beeman brings it up, pulls it up short, and gets it. Beeman now with 4 points. 22-14. And they got to call something there. He took about 9 steps, but gets away with it. And it's going to be on Zielinski. It's his second. They're going to send Gerino to the free throw line. Let's check out Gerino's form. Snaps it right into the basket. And this will be a live ball. Second of 2. And snapped right into the rim again. Gerino has 3 points. And it's a 6-point game. Alves looking to check in on the next dead ball. Beeman. Excellent defense from Gerino. Trueheart goes through and takes the layup that's given to him. Smart play rather than he looked like he was going to try for a dunk, but just took the 2 points. Howard now gives it to Cruz. Cruz looking for space. That's going to be a walk. He turns it over. Not even a walk. Beeman dumps it up. Up and in on the alley-oop for Zielinski. And he gets the jam. And it's a 10-point game. They've got to stop chucking the ball. That's what Wilby is doing. This shot selection is awful. It's not like they don't have enough talent to play in this. There's another 3, and it's no good. They showed you in the first quarter they can hang with them, but their shot selection has been not good. Quickly brought up, dished off, and the shot's missed, but Serrano is there, and he brings it home. And it's now a 12-point game, less than 3 minutes in the first half. Wilby needs to, just like they're doing, settle it down, not rush things. Work for a good shot. Don't try and force it. You got time. Howard. Over to Gerino. Into the corner. Cruz. He sets the little floater, no good. And that one was rebounded by Zielinski all the way up to Beeman. He gives it to Serrano. And Serrano puts it in. Not quite a jam, but pretty close. 30-16. It's a 14-point lead. This was a very close game till a few minutes ago. It was 12-11 at the end of 1. And now it has been all Kennedy. Most of the issue so far for Wilby hasn't been lack of talent. It's been lack of shot selection, just forcing things into very low percentage shots. Not going to win basketball games against a team that's that much higher ranked than you by rushing things. Wilby is ranked number 112 in the state, and Kennedy is ranked number 17. And if you're rushing shots and you're making poor choices, the other team just has too much firepower, and you're going to get knocked down, which is exactly what's happened here in the second quarter. And now Wilby finds themselves down 14 points with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. Wilby looked like they forgot who was getting the ball. Nieves has checked in, number 31. You recognize him now. He's got a mask on, the black mask. Nieves gives it up to Trueheart. Trueheart, nice play by Nieves coming back, but he's going to get called for the foul. Foul done, number 31. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. John C. Hicks again. Or I'm sorry, that's Trueheart. My bad. And he gets it. Trueheart with 5 points. Could double up Wilby if he makes this one. It's 31-16. Shoots and buries it. Trueheart makes both. 32-16. To Jesus. He surrenders it. Thrown up to Beeman. Beeman's got it. He goes high glass. Alves almost was able to get it in. Trueheart pulls up for 3. That's no good. And De Jesus, he gets fouled. That's going to go against Beeman. That'll be his second. Oh, they called that on Serrano. Beeman was the one who was all over him, but okay. De Jesus goes to the line now. This will be a 1-1. And no good. And rebounded by Zielinski. Zielinski gives it to Beeman. Beeman's thinking 3, and it's way short. Air ball. Just barely graces. Great. What's the word I'm looking for? Grazes? That's the word I was looking for. Grazes the net. Minute 30 left in the first half. He got away with one, Wilby did there. Coleman changed his pivot foot. Nice crossover move. There's Coleman. Kicked out wide to Nieves. Nieves, his shot is short. Coleman gets smacked down again. And there's a foul. Should be going against Zielinski. That's Zielinski's 3rd foul. He's going to go take a seat. He's got to. Shooting is number 24, Elijah Stewart. That's a brick against the wall. Zielinski takes a seat. Checking back in is number 20, Chauncey Hicks. And he gets the second one. Only the 3rd point of the quarter for the Wildcats. Refs waited quite a while and allowed Kennedy to pull away with it. Quick pass down low. Goes in and out. And Serrano gets the rebound and buries it. He's got 6 points in the quarter, 8 overall. And we're less than 30 seconds now. Actually, excuse me. Now we're less than 30. And that's going to go against Beeman. That's Beeman's second. And they will go shoot 1-1. Checking back into the game now for Wilby is number 23, Louis Howard. Taking a seat is Elijah Stewart. One and one now for Jonas Bell Luna. It's set for the first. He shoots. And no good. Serrano with the rebound. Gives it to Beeman. Moves up quickly to Alves. Nice pass down low to Trueheart. Doesn't get it. Serrano gets the rebound. No good. And Luna now gives it up to Nieves. Nieves dishes. And that's rejected. Coleman had 2 chances. First one was rejected by Serrano, and then Serrano made him alter the second shot. So there's only 5 seconds left. Trueheart's got to put it up. He does, and it's no good. It's halftime, and it's 34-17 here in the Reggie O'Brien Gymnasium on the campus of Wilby High School, the George Dorado Court. And it's halftime. Halftime score, visiting team, which is the Kennedy Eagles, 34. and the home Wilby Wildcats 17. We'll be back in about 15 minutes right here on this DET Sports Media production of Waterbury NVL basketball. I'm losing my mind. Stick around. Don't go away. Welcome back to the Reggie O'Brien Gymnasium in the George Toronto Court here on the campus of Wilby High School. Mitch Beck with you. Deb Thoreau giving you all the sights and sounds. And let's give you a recap of where the scoring is. For the visiting Kennedy Eagles, we've got Manny Beeman has 2 fouls and 4 points. Chauncey Hicks, number 20, he has 5 free throws that he's made, and he carries a foul as well. Damon Zelensky has 3 fouls, and he has 9 points. Lennox Serrano has a foul. He has 8 points. Hakeem Trueheart has 8 points, and he has a personal foul. And Ergi Musalari, he just has a personal foul. All that adds up to 34 points in the first half for Kennedy. For the home Wilby Wildcats, Yetyem DeJesus has a foul. Junie Jarino has no fouls. He has 3 points. Gio Cruz has 5 points. Louis Howard has 3 and a foul. Elijah Stewart has 2 fouls and 1 point. Aaron James has a foul. Jeremiah Coleman has 2 fouls and 1 point. Junis Bell Luna has 2 points. And Joseph Nieves has 2 points and a personal foul. That adds up to 17. And that's where we start the second half. It was 12-11 at the end of 8 minutes. And then it was just all Kennedy in the second. They scored 23 points in the second. And Wilby managed only 5. And that's the difference in the game, the 17 points right there. So 10 seconds left at halftime. Guys, you can see putting the balls back in the rack and getting ready. And we are just moments away from the second half of the DET Sports Media Game of the Week between the visiting Kennedy Eagles and the home Wilby Wildcats. You're watching this production, this DET Sports Media production of Naugatuck Valley League Waterbury Boys Basketball, only on Channel 16. That's on tape delay and live on YouTube. And if you're joining us today for the first time, thank you for joining us. If you're an old viewer watching for the gazillionth time, we thank you for that, especially the loyalty. There's a quick move down low, and just like that, Chauncey Hicks puts it in the bucket. Things are settling down. They're looking for Jarino. He turns it over, and Serrano throws it too far ahead. Alves unable to get to it in time. And it'll go back to Wilby. DeJesus sees that Jarino was all by himself and comes back and helps him. Jarino now sends it across to Cruz, working the ball along the outside. Back to Cruz. Cruz thinks about a 3, gets it to Jarino. Into the corner to Howard. He's open. And the ball goes up over the top. It'll be a turnover. And Kennedy ball. Manny Beeman now. He sets up the play the way they want to do it. Quickly moved down the middle. Dumped down to Serrano. Serrano goes off the glass and in. 38-17. Gio Cruz up over the top. Jesus kicks it out wide. Excuse me, that was Jarino kicks it outside. Jarino with Beeman on him. Put into the corner to Gio Cruz. He thinks 3 for a moment. Then thinks otherwise. And a turnover. Jarino again gives it up to Beeman. He goes for the layup, up and in. And it's 40-17. Cruz for a long 3. That's short. And it just grazes the net. That'll be another turnover. Beeman now takes the ball into the forecourt for Kennedy. Alves now backs in, kicks it out to Serrano. Serrano has it roll over the rim, and it's rebounded by Howard and turned back the other way. Nice pass down low. Unfortunately, no hoop there for Stewart. Turnover. And a bucket for Louis Howard. First basket of the second half for Wilby. Alves puts it down low, and a turnover again. And bounce popped out of his hands from behind by Chauncey Hicks. And Alves buries the deuce. 43-19. De Jesus. He's swinging around. Gio Cruz up over the top to Jesus. Kicks it out. Torino pulls up for a three. That bounces in and out. And it's rebounded by Serrano. And Beeman starts to play. Alves goes baseline. Dishes it out to Serrano. Serrano goes off the glass easily and in. 10 points already up on the board for the visiting Kennedy Eagles. Three-pointer from the corner is no good. Nice move, but unable to finish is Elijah Stewart. And it's 45-19. Beeman gives it up to Alves. Alves goes down the middle, pulls up, and puts it in. De Jesus now, he turns it over again. Alves gives it to Beeman, back to Alves, off the glass, and in. 49-19. That one's blocked and turned over. Alves doesn't get it. He was thinking about a jam, but just sort of floated it in between. And Beeman is going to get called for that. That'll be his third. Nieves and Coleman check in. Louis Howard checks out. And Girino checks out. That's another forced pass. And Serrano fumbles with it, but it's able to get it over to Alves. There's a long three. Nothing but net for Daven Zelensky. Unfortunately for Wilby, they're just getting run out of the building right now. And there's another rebound for Serrano off the miss. And put that one on the board for Chauncey Hicks. Just the failure to make sound passes and hit shots. Like that was forced. Jesus with the short jump shot and misses. Trueheart now. And he gets the layup. Kennedy is taking nothing but high percentage shots. And there's a field goal for De Jesus. 56-22. Long three. That's no good. And rebounded by Coleman. Coleman to Nieves all the way up to Cruz, but that gets picked off. Zelensky with the steal. Alves can't handle the dish from Trueheart. Luna and James check in. Checking out is Stewart. Trying to see who else checked out. I couldn't see it. Oh, the coach is talking to him. That's why I can't see. Nieves. Oh, that's De Jesus that checked out. And up and in. That's what we talked about. Junis Luna, high percentage shot. Just goes off the glass and in. Trueheart now gives it to Serrano. Serrano fumbles with it, gets it back. Kicks it out to Trueheart. Trueheart pulls up for three and hits. And there's a three. No good. And we'll have a foul. Push off here is the call. They're going to call that one on Sean Reed, who checked in. He picks up his first. And picked off on the inbound. Trueheart comes on a 2-on-1. He goes the distance. It's short. Serrano, he'll get it, plus the foul. They called that on Luna. Rebounded. Shot again. Serrano. He buries it. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter. There's a three. Aaron James buries a three. And a nice move with the finger roll is Zielinski. And Cruz kicks it to the corner to Nieves. Nieves over the top. That's Aaron James. There's a low percentage shot again on a runner. Serrano with a rebound. Truelove thought about pulling for three. Serrano with it. Dumps it down low. Back to Serrano. And he goes, misses. And the quarter comes to a close. Out of respect for Wilby, I just don't want to rub it in. But it's 65-27. Not looking to make anybody feel bad. But it's not close. Wilby got outscored 31-10 in that one, in that period. And that's why we are where we are. So what was working for Wilby early, they left the first quarter down by a point. They had the lead a couple of times. They were taking very good high percentage shots, playing solid defense, and getting rebounds. And from the start of the second quarter on, they've been watching in the rearview mirror and watching Kennedy run up the court and pretty much do whatever they want. Gio Cruz kicks it into the corner. Aaron James. And another turnover. Here comes Trueheart, and he's going to get called for a travel. He looked shocked. That was as obvious as it gets. Gio Cruz. We're just underway in the fourth quarter. Moved down low. High percentage shot, but it was missed. Now is Louis Howard. Alves now gives it to Trueheart. Trueheart turns it over. Sean Reed couldn't handle it. Nice move to the baseline. Pass out to Jesus, and he's going to go to the line. Musolari picks up his second foul. Third foul of the period for Kennedy. Jesus will shoot. Misses the first. Gets ready for the second. He shoots and puts it in. Jesus gets the free throw. Trueheart gives it to Alves. Alves pulls up by the free throw line and buries it. Jesus. That's Stevens, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be Musolari again. That's his third. Going to the line to shoot two now will be Trenton Stevens. And that clunks off the back of the rim. Stevens sets and gets the roll. Stevens makes it to the box score with that first free throw. Alves goes around a pick, goes through traffic, and they're going to get it. That's going to go on Aaron James, his second. Alves with 10 points can make it 11. And he does. 3-point play. And it looks like head coach Armand Lavasser is going to empty his bench. Give some guys some playing time. Sean Reed gets on the scoreboard. Eagles take a timeout. They're going to bring in Aaron Baker. Let me see if I've got who 32 is, because we don't have that on our list. 32 is Terrence Morrison. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong list. That's why. So the teams gathered around their respective coaches. We'll let you know who's in the game. For Kennedy, it's Robert Angus gets in for the first time. Musolari is in. Sean Reed is in. Trueheart. Terrace Morrison. And 25 is Jabari James. So coach emptying the bench, giving some guys an opportunity. And we'll see what can be done here. Gio Cruz misses on an air ball. And coming back the other way is Morrison. Jabari James gives it to Musolari. Morrison thought about the shot. It's James, gives it back. And it goes in and out. Sean Reed with the rebound. And it goes. Jabari James in the scorebook with a basket. 5.5 to go. Three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by James, who brings it into the forecourt. He has Gio Cruz on him. Move to Sean Reed. He's at the free throw line. Here's a three. That goes in and out. And give it to Sean Reed. He has 4 points. Under 5 to go. Yet Yem de Jesus gives it up. There's a long three. Aaron James with a nice shot. Musolari hands it out to Morrison. Morrison out in the corner. That long three is missed by Angus. And it's a three from the corner. And count that one for Stevens. He has 4. Angus to Morrison. His shot's no good. Morrison with the rebound, back to Musolari. Sean Reed pulls up. His shot is blocked. Gio Cruz picks up the ball. He just stepped out of bounds. Coming back into the game will be number 20, Junis Bell Luna, and number 11 is Juni Girino. Aaron James takes a seat. Kicked out wide. That's no good. That was Morrison on the shot. Jesus has it stripped on the layup attempt. He had guys open. Checking into the game is number 34 for Wilby, Aaron Baker. De Jesus takes a seat. And that three is no good. Moved up to Morrison. Given up to James. Down to Sean Reed. He loses control. It goes out of bounds. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Just getting the ball for Gio Cruz. It's inbounded to Juni Girino. That one was thrown a little high. Stevens gave it back. Here's a three, no good. Gio Cruz with the rebound. And there'll be a foul here. That'll go on number 32, Terrence Morrison. That's his first. Taken out of the game is Junis Bell Luna. Into the game is number 10, Tashawn Fareed. Getting a little bit of playing time here in what they call garbage time. Not a fair phrase because these kids are trying. Musolari goes behind the back. And that's a travel at very least, but they're going to call a foul. They're going to call that on number 10, Tashawn Fareed. That should do it for Gio Cruz for the game. Into the game is Josef Nieves. 2:25 to go. Musolari looking for somebody, finds Sean Reed. Sean Reed works his way towards the hoop, throws it up, and it bounces over the rim. And Nieves with the rebound. Girino with it. I don't know how he got from one end of the court to the other without dribbling, but he did. That's going to go on 34, Robert Angus. It's his first. One more, and they'll be in the bonus. And he makes the first. Sets for the second, and buries the second as well. 2 minutes to go. And a nice pass on the give and go, and they're going to get a foul. Sean Reed will go to the line. That's going to go on 34, Aaron Baker. And he misses the first. Just like I said earlier, I just don't want to make those that are rooting for Wilby feel any worse. I'm not going to need to rub it in what the score is. We'll give you the score at the end, but it's significant. Checking into the game is number 25, Sean Punter, and done for the game is Junie Giorino. Reed misses both, and it's rebounded by Punter. Three-point shot, and it's no good. And Musalari comes away with it after Fareed misses a couple. Minute and a half. Long three, and it's no good. Rebounded by Punter, and we have a turnover. Minute 18 left in regulation. Ball inbounded to Sean Reed. He's shot, nice pass. And he finds Angus open. And that's stolen. I don't know how he took steps and then had it stolen, but we go back the other way now. And that one's blocked. Trenton Stevens goes for the layup. Knocked out of play by Morrison. 57.9 left. There's a three, no good. And there's one for Tashawn Fareed. He gets a bucket. Gets a rise out of his teammates. 35 seconds now in regulation. Nice crossover move, and it was taken away by Fareed. Nice effort. And a traveling call on Robert Angus with 21.8 to go. Trenton Stevens inbounds, and it's given out to Nieves. And the foul called on Sean Fareed. That's his second. 17.9 left. One more trip down. Jabari James taking his time, as well he should. Giving up to Morrison. Morrison to Reed. 5 seconds left. And that will do it. So, we want to thank you for joining us on this DET Sports Media production of NVL Boys Varsity Basketball here in Waterbury. You see it all the time on Waterbury Cable 16 and, of course, live on YouTube. This is Mitch Beck thanking you for joining us tonight with Deb Thoreau doing the camera work, and a great job as usual. Our final score Kennedy Eagles 78 and the Wilby Wildcats 39. Thank you for joining us. Have a good evening.